You think you're at the top of the food chain. You've always been at the top. That's the story you were told. But for most of human history, that story was a lie. For millions of years, your ancestors were not predators, they were prey. The evidence is carved into ancient bones by the predators that hunted them. Before humans ruled the world, they spent ages trying not to be eaten. Start with the leopard, because the leopard is the one with the clearest signature. In the 1970s, paleontologist C.K. Brain was studying a cave called Swartkrans in South Africa. Inside it were hundreds of bones, many of them belonging to early hominids, species like Paranthropus robustus and early Homo, creatures that looked roughly like short, thick-boned humans. For decades, scientists assumed those bones were there because early humans had dragged prey into the cave. The dominant theory at the time was the killer ape hypothesis, the idea that our ancestors were violent, bloodthirsty hunters who killed everything in sight, including each other. Brain didn't buy it. He started examining the bones more carefully. And what he found changed the field overnight. One skull, catalogued as SKSK54, belonged to a juvenile hominid. It had two circular puncture marks in the top of the cranium, spaced exactly 33 millimeters apart. Brain measured the lower canine teeth of a fossil leopard found in the same cave deposits. The spacing was identical. The hominid hadn't pinned the hunter. The hominid was the meal. Brain published his findings in 1981 in a book called The Hunters or the Hunted. His conclusion was devastating. The bones in Swartkrans hadn't been collected by early humans. They had been collected by leopards. Modern leopards kill prey and drag it into trees to eat in peace, away from hyenas and lions. Brain argued that ancient leopards did the same thing. They killed hominids, carried them into trees growing above cave openings, and ate them there. The bones fell. The cave preserved them. For over 1 million years, that cave was not a home. It was a dining room. And the hominids were on the plate, and the evidence keeps coming. In 2025, researchers announced the discovery of a new Paranthropus robustus skeleton from the same Swartkrans cave. It was a young adult who stood roughly 4 feet tall and weighed about 60 pounds. Smaller than Lucy, smaller than a modern 10-year-old. The hip and femur bones had clear tooth marks consistent with leopard predation. Embedded in the same block of hardened cave sediment was a complete leopard skull, predator and prey, locked together in stone for nearly 2 million years. The leopard had not simply found this hominid, it had selected it. At 60 pounds, it was the perfect size. But leopards were not the worst thing waiting in the dark. There was something else out there. Something with teeth built like serrated daggers.